We too would like places that we can go on a regular basis. I live a couple of blocks up. I find very few places that I can afford on a regular basis. Places in the Midtown Mall are affordable, are welcoming.
What's going to happen to the tenants of that building? What is the plan? How much money is there if the building is taken by eminent domain? How much is it going to cost? Is it going to be, they're going to get $1,000? They're going to get $5,000? What assistance is there?
And I've been here in Worcester for over 15 years, and the Midtown Mall has not changed since I've been here. I've gone in the Midtown Mall twice since I've lived in Worcester. Because it's not a safe place for me. I don't want to go in there. I have no desire to be there.
I went to the Midtown Mall on Tuesday to see if I could spend some of my money. And when I walked through the mall, I found that 50% of the stores were closed. So it was 2 o'clock on Tuesday. So in terms of small businesses, and I'm not quite sure what businesses they're in, because to me, 2 o'clock on a Tuesday.
It's the word family, word community, and we don't want to leave what feels like a family to us. Worcester is based on long traditions of immigrants coming from other countries to establish themselves here, to form families and communities.
Investors who have come to downtown Worcester in this incredible renaissance. Over $250 million invested in City Square. But I feel bad for the tenants. I actually feel bad for the tenants, for the code violations, for the crime, for the visits to that address, to that location. I've seen the reports. And here we are, 25 years later, redoing the streets again. And the property is still not in a condition that can handle the type of upgrades and the investment that the city is making. We are a large city, and we need to act like the second largest city. Are there growing pains? Sure, there are growing pains. Eminent domain is a very, very difficult process.
Help these businesses, help Mr. Marcus, help Worcester expand. We could have balconies, a balcony there with staircases. People would come to this location. They could even sell goods from their home countries. I mean, I marvel at the idea that there are these people here coming to Worcester and doing it on a small scale, but we could expand that. And there's no reason in the world why we can't. The idea, like him saying Faneuil Hall, we could do that in that location. I don't know why we don't. I mean, Worcester needs to think outside the box.
Midtown to be a place where immigrants, minorities, have a place to jumpstart their entrepreneurial ambitions at a low cost, which no matter where you go in this country, the world, not many people have that.
I definitely agree that something has to happen with this property. I think that you know, every business owner should have a quality space, but at the same time, we need to make sure that it's almost like we don't fall into unintended consequences. And this has been regardless of level of incubation for businesses of color and minoritized owned businesses, and I think it's really important that we continue to support.
We were framing out what this meeting was intended to do, was to hear from Mr. Marcus what he thought his vision was, what the vision would be for the mall. We asked him to come to this meeting prepared to talk about not only his vision, but his plans for redevelopment and integrating the mall into the development that's happening in the downtown area. So